Hey guys. So, in this video I wanted to kind of talk about an update that's going on with me. So, you know, really learning how to keep the main thing. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that as you do something or as you get like more immersed into something, let's say like, learning bookkeeping, or let's say, for me, for example, YouTube, the longer in it, the more that you kind of see either videos or content or just different things and like different ideas that distract you from the main thing. So I'll give you an example. So right now, I make YouTube videos. So my channel is okay, right? It's like getting between like 40 to like 200 views a video. Sometimes like they're out there for a long time, they might get like 1,000 views over time. But at least in the first like 2 weeks of stuff, it's usually about like 150 views. Now, I'm like, okay, so what can I do to make the channel better? So like I'm watching all these different videos, like, you have to go like learn your thumbnails. You gotta like be able to script out your videos. You gotta be able to edit your videos afterwards. You gotta have like this awesome music as well. I'm like, bro, there is so much stuff that you can focus on outside of the main thing. And I always to kind of remind myself, it's like I'm not a YouTuber per se, right? I'm not a person where it's like I try to get like 100,000 views, 1,000,000 views per video, right? It's more of I'm trying to convey information to people that are wanting to learn something, even if like, maybe it's not like the most engaging, like it doesn't have like I don't have like a bunch of those jump cuts where like the screen like goes big and it goes small, like where the screen will do like it zooms in or zooms out, or zooms in, or there's like graphics flying. It's like such a distraction from the information. Now, what this translates to, and like I had to learn this for like even my accounting business, right? Because like I was like thinking about like making websites. I was trying to like build like brochures. I was just doing a bunch of random stuff that just was like wasting time in the beginning. And it wasn't until I really focused on the stuff that matters, right? Going after clients, like learning how to build social media audiences, learning how to communicate with people online and offline to go and get them to want to work with me, right? Learning those skill sets made a much larger difference than how cool a website was or like what my brand colors were or anything like that. And I actually learned this principle from when I was working out in the gym. So when I first started working out in the gym, I was doing a bunch of just like random exercises that I kind of like read from bodybuilding books and like different YouTube videos. But there wasn't really a cohesive structure. It wasn't until my trainer, I started working with a personal trainer, and we started shortening the workouts, focusing on like compound movements that burned a lot of calorie per movement, so I didn't have to do like a bunch of like treadmill running or anything like that. I lost like 30 pounds in like 3.5 months, right? And it's like that was the most weight I had ever lost at any given time. And it was just kind of crazy to kind of be able to kind of like have that transformation. Nowadays, I have to kind of get back to that transformation, so I'm actually kind of I'm dealing with some different like health things that I have to get kind of sorted out. But while I'm dealing with the health thing, I'm like losing like 1 to 2 pounds a week every single week. So I really got to keep getting on that, keep getting on that grind, and just really focus on like, the things that matter, right? So watching the good food, which admittedly can be a little bit harder if you're traveling. So like right now, this is my breakfast station at this it's like a suite. I'm technically, I guess I'm like in a hotel suite kind of room, where I'm here for pretty much a weekend where I had to do some stuff with like some dance stuff and just kind of meeting some friends that I met last time I was out at Cape Coral. But yeah, just kind of keeping things tight and keeping things very simple and easy. So yeah, it was food. That was a tangent. Yeah, so that's one thing that I'm still like working on. Like the last trip that I took, I was excellent when it came to eating like the right foods because I had like a full kitchen and I prepared. This time was kind of like impromptu, kind of like a last minute trip, and it's like it's not terrible, but I am eating more. Like I had Chick-fil-A yesterday at least one time. The day before I had Chipotle, so it's like, eh. Not the healthiest vacation, but not terrible by any means. By any means. Then today I have to go. I'm gonna go to this like cool like outlet mall where they had like I was like they have like different stores. They have like these like very high end like luxury brands, but they have like huge like discounts. Where I'm from, like in Michigan, we usually our outlet malls are like the same price as like regular malls, so there's not like a discount. But I just found out like down in Florida, like this is why they have these malls. So it's like, huh, interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. Sometimes like the more money you have, the more it's like you like you become a window shopper. It's very interesting. When I didn't have any money, I hated window shopping because it was just a reminder of all the stuff that I couldn't get. But then as soon as I started getting more money, I was like, oh, let's go look at this stuff. And it's just I look, but I don't have to buy it. I don't know exactly. It's it just kind of flipped my switch. I love walking and not buying stuff, but knowing I could buy anything that I want, So maybe it's just a maturity thing. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's as a money thing. Who knows? Laughs in rich. I love that. I love that when I keep seeing this on different YouTube videos. It's they say in parentheses laughs in rich, and I was like, that's so funny. Yeah, I want to get my Jeff Bezos rich person laugh down. Oh man, I have the wealthy smile down. Wealthy smile is when you're just walking through random grocery stores, just happy because you don't have any financial stress or anything like that. It's oh, this thing went up $1. Okay. Or hey, my bill's $50 more this week. It's okay. It's who cares? Not to be in a mean kind of way, but this is what I want for you. Dude, the only reason I've made 1,200 YouTube videos on this channel, right? The only reason I've done that is because I want you to be with me, right? I want you to come up to this level so that you can really enjoy your life too, right? Dude, life is way better when you have finances and you have your wealth kind of built up and just really just great. So for example, it's not just about having a lot of money. It's also about the cash flow that's coming in. It's every single month. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So sometimes people are retired. They maybe have maybe $1 million in the bank, but they feel kind of fearful because the $1 million has to last them forever. If, however, you have something where your business is growing, even let's say you sold the business, and let's say that you sold you sold your business, you got to spare $500K. If you can put that in an investment account where that investment account's either paying you dividends or it's shooting money off at you, okay, well now that money feels even better. It's the same thing with starting your business. So that's what I consider wealth. Rich is money comes into your account very fast and you have a lot of it, right? So it's more of a speed of large income came into your life very quickly. When I think of wealth, I think of your income can last you for a long time. Wealth is more in time, right? It's an existence you live in, right? And that's kind of what, keeping the main thing. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just literally just making videos to help people out, and some people want to do our mentorship program. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm not gonna be a guy that has 10 million subscribers. That's not the goal on this YouTube channel. The real goal on my YouTube is to get 10,000 to 20,000 subscribers. That is my goal. That's it. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's a good goal. Just kind of following some of the different trends that I have, but it's not to make 1 million subscribers and be famous. Trust me, I don't want to be famous. I kind of like walking around places and nobody knows who I am, which I know sounds weird, but it's yeah, I like the anonymity of this whole world. Awesome. But that's kind of where I am in Fort Myers, and just kind of figuring things out, kind of having fun. Got to go to this outlet mall. Maybe we're gonna go to Miami. Some of my friends want to go to Miami, so we might see that, and then gotta come back for another. They want to go to Miami to go and do a little bit of shopping, then go do a dance thing, and then I'm gonna come back to Cape Coral, and then they have a dance thing tonight. So I'll be able to see both, and tomorrow I'm gonna go to the beach. So yeah, it's been a pretty fun weekend. I'm really, really grateful to my past self for putting in the work and doing what's necessary to go and get to this point where I can do whatever I want. That's it. Now I want that for you too. The first step for you to do that is, to go and get some help. If you're not at the place you want to be at in your business, has been anywhere longer than 3 months, you probably need some help. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that's what it took for me. So I'm assuming that's what it's going to take for you. Now, of course, you could brute force this. You could just try and do this stuff on your own, but it's going to take a long time. So if you want some help, click the link inside the description, book a call, and see if I can help you out inside of our program. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day.